First exercise, inchworm. So I want your hips, your legs about hip width apart. You're gonna roll down, walk yourself out to a plank. Hold there for a Mississippi. Keep your legs straight as long as you can. Walk all the way back up. We're gonna do this for about 30, 35 seconds. Walk back out. Keep the hips stacked, shoulders over your wrists, and then walk back up. That's it. Guys, the good news about this is it takes so long to do one, you're only gonna do 3 for this segment. All right, now you're gonna take your right leg, you're gonna cross it behind the left. You're gonna take the left arm and you're gonna give me a lateral reach. Hold. Now unwind that, put the left foot behind the right. Take your right arm, lateral reach, and then push your hip out. Hold it for me. Go ahead and do that one more time each side. Take the right leg, put it behind, opposite arm, lateral reach. Really push that hip out. And then do that again. Take your left leg, cross it behind, take your right arm, lateral reach. All right, we're gonna take it down to the ground for the next one. And it's gonna be a roll up plus a cross crunch. I'm gonna show you at an angle so you can see me. Go ahead and lie all the way down with your knees bent, okay? Now, I want you to roll up, all the way up, and then cross crunch, elbow to the opposite knee. Roll back down. Now, don't sling yourself. Roll all the way up. A little slower on that one. Cross crunch, all the way down. Roll up. My hips are tight, so this is tough. You can also put a pillow or a squish ball in between your knees if you want to turn your hip flexors off. Roll up, cross crunch. And then the last one, roll up. You can put the fingers behind your head if you want, and then cross crunch. Okay, so the stretch for that, knees in, and you're gonna draw circles with your knees. Excuse Hillary barking. She wants up on the bed. Now reverse circles. Draw some knee circles. There we go. Okay, now roll this over. You're gonna stay on the ground for the third one. So, this is going to be bear plank to full plank. So, I want you to start in a full plank. Wrists under your shoulders, turn your toes under, lift up in a full plank. There we go. Now watch. Drop the knees down to where you're hovering, and then come back up. Full plank. You can even step in if you want a little bit more of a hover, and then you can step back out to full plank. So I'm just holding these for a few seconds each. Step in. You could go 3, 2, 1, and then come back out to a full plank. Step back in, this will be your last one. Again, I'm only doing these for 30, 35 seconds. And then drop to your knees. Your stretch is gonna be child's pose. So knees about hip width, drop your hips back, walk your hands out, and then drop your forehead down to the ground if you can. Deep breath in, big exhale. Now walk your hands over to 2 o'clock. And get a stretch on that left lat. And then walk your hands back to 12. Now walk your hands over to 10 o'clock. Get a stretch on the right lat. And then back to 12. Come on up slowly. You're going to come up to your hands and knees for the last time. So, bird dog. So it looks like this. I want you to take your left arm and your right leg. So extend your right leg out, hip height. Arm up, thumb is up, palms facing in. Lower back down. Now switch. Left arm, right leg, hold. Lower back down. Make sure to raise it up parallel to the floor and not down here, okay? Hold. Come back down. This is a great core exercise. If you've ever been to rehab for your back, this will be one of your exercises. This is a great exercise to work you an extension. Hold, hold, hold. Now switch. One more time, guys. 3, 2, 1. Now, your stretch for this is cat-cow. So, relax the belly, lift the head. We'll do cow first. And then tuck the pelvis, tuck the chin. Try to look at your ribs. Relax the belly, lift the head. And then tuck the pelvis, tuck the chin. One more time. Relax the belly, lift the head. and then tuck the chin, tuck the pelvis. All right, slowly get up. We're gonna do round 2. Let's do it, we're not done. I'm gonna face the front this time. So legs wide, I want you to walk out to a plank, inchworm out. When you get there, hold it, walk back up. Now remember, you only have to do 3 of these till our timer runs out. Hinge over, fingertips walk out. Remember, you can drop to your knees if you want to modify that one. Walk back in. You can also use a chair if you don't want to go all the way to the floor. One more. Walk out to a plank. Hold that one, and then walk back in. Whew, that's the hardest one for me. Cross the right leg back. Take the opposite arm. Push the hip out. Push. Come on up. Take the left leg back, cross. Okay, you're gonna do this one more time on each side. Right leg crosses back. I like this little mini workout. This is something you could do every day. Just, I would mute me so you don't have to listen to me talk every time. Or, it's a nice finisher, like if you go for a little walk and you come back, this is a nice little finisher for core, and then it adds a little bit of mobility. Okay, come on up. You got the roll up. I'm gonna show you the ball. Keep going. Down to the ground. I'm gonna sneak over here and grab my ball to show you how you can do this with a ball or a pillow. Put it in between your knees. All right, so we're going to do a roll up and then cross crunch. Back down. Roll up, and then the sensation on that is it turns off your hip flexors. So for some people, this makes it a little more doable, that they have something to grab onto. Roll up, cross crunch. You got time for one more on each side. Roll up, cross crunch, back down. Roll up, cross crunch, and then down. All right, so my stretch for that is knee hugs, and then I'm gonna draw some circles. Draw some circles 3 or 4 times in one direction, and then 3 or 4 times in the other direction. So you wanna give your back just a little bit of love there. Pull them in. All right, we're releasing that one. Flip over. We're gonna start you in a plank, and this will be the plank to the bear, okay? So high plank first, shoulders stacked. Now walk in, knees are hovering. Keep your back flat. So imagine you've got a paper plate on your back and you don't want it to fall off. Step out. Now some people like to just bend from right there. For me, that goes into my shoulders, so it does better if I come in here. 3, 2, 1. Step back out. 3, 2, 1, and drop. Good. Child's pose is your stretch. Knees hip width. Drop your booty back. Walk your hands out. Drop your head. And if you want, you can walk your hands over to 2 o'clock. Stretch out the left lat, the right lat for you, left for me. And then walk back to center to 12 o'clock. And then walk your hands over to 10 o'clock. Get a left lat stretch. And then back to the center. All right, guys, last exercise. Come up to your hands and knees. Opposite arm and leg. So make sure to raise that up parallel to the floor. Thumbs up. Lower back down. Now you're going to switch. 3, 2, 1. Lower back down and switch. 3, 2, 1. Now, if you want a little bit more of a challenge, you could grab a water bottle and use a light weight, like a water bottle. That'd be a nice little challenge to add to that shoulder extension. And last one here, guys. 3, 2, 1. You're going to finish with cat-cow. So relax the belly, lift the head. Tuck the chin, tuck the pelvis. Relax the belly, lift the head. Tuck the chin, tuck the pelvis. One more. Relax the belly, lift the head. Tuck the chin, tuck the pelvis. That's it. You are done. I'll see you at the next workout.